Okay, welcome to the second lesson of the Java Multithreading series, where I'll teach you how to create an executor service thread and submit runnable tasks. So before we start coding, here are some things to know about the executor service. The executor service is an interface from the Java Concurrency API, and it's used for defining services for creating and managing threads. It supports thread pooling and thread scheduling. And with the executor service, you can create one thread that will process many tasks. You can execute a runnable task with the execute method. You can submit a runnable task with the submit method. The execute method is a void method. The submit method will return a future generic type, and a runnable task is a void lambda expression. So for this coding task, you will create an executor service thread and execute runnable tasks. So in a new Java project, let's create some messages for our main thread. So let's go here and print out a message. And we can have it read main thread started. Let's copy that. Paste and change this to main thread ended. So next, let's create some runnable tasks. So let's go here in between the messages, and let's create a runnable variable. So type runnable, and let's name that display message a task. And then type space and equals. And next to that, let's create our lambda expression. So type parentheses and type dash greater than sign, curly braces, and a semicolon. Let's go in between the braces and let's print out a message. And we can have this read, hello world. So let's select this runnable and copy it, paste it, and let's change this to display message B task. And we can have this read, hello everyone. So now that we have our runnable tasks, we will create an executor service thread to execute those tasks. So let's go here and type try parentheses braces. So inside of the parentheses is where we will create the executor service thread. So type executor service. Let's name the variable service, and then type space equals, and we will assign it executors dot new single thread executor. So let's go in the braces and then type service dot execute. So in the execute method, we pass a reference to our runnable task. So copy display message a task, come here, paste. And then let's select this line, copy it, go here and paste, and then just rename this as display message B task, or whatever you named your variable here as. So let's run the application. And you should see messages from the main thread and messages from the executor service thread. So in the next coding task, I'll show you how to submit a runnable task with the executor services submit method. So let's go to our try block and select execute and replace it with submit. And do the same here. And let's run the application. And you should see the same messages. So the difference between execute and submit is the execute method is void. It doesn't return anything, but the submit method returns a future generic type. And this can give you some more information and some more things to do with the thread. And I'll go over this in the next video in this series. So that is it for this lesson. Thank you for watching, and be sure to watch the next video in this playlist where I go over the future interface.